Hey there, Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon, Virgo Rising. It's Maggie. Welcome to Moonlit Waters. How you doing today? We are going to take a look at the energy for you for this Mercury retrograde and how the week is shaping up for you. This is September 27th through October 3rd. We are in Libra season. If you are a Virgo Rising, it is your second house of what you value, finances, and self-esteem, self-worth. Okay, so this week, the things to really kind of focus on, and it's going to be a little bit challenging with Mercury in retrograde, but it's overcoming your challenges and developing mental clarity. I don't think the overcoming challenges is so hard except for the part where there's a mental clarity needed to. So this is third eye chakra, though. This is about the mental clarity coming through your third eye, through listening to your higher self and your intuition. What beautiful fall colors you could be wearing this week, too. Really appropriate energy as we dive into this first full week of the seasonal change. And if you're in the northern hemisphere, it is autumn. So Mercury moves retrograde at 1:10 a.m. Eastern Daylight Time in the United States. Please adjust for your time zone as well beyond my capability. There are calculators. I think I put one in the bottom. Maybe I didn't. I should do that. Okay, so you have the energy around this. This Mercury retrograde is interesting because when you planted the seed of intention during the new moon in your season, so on September 6th, what were you doing that weekend? What were you focused on, right? And so that seed of intention, at that time, Mercury was at 10 degrees of Libra. And currently Mercury is at 25 degrees Libra, but it's going to move from there back to 10 degrees. And as I'm speaking, Mars is already right there at 10 degrees of Libra. And so what is going to happen is that the seed of intention that you planted and Mercury started moving forward, getting ideas, doing research, doing things. It was kind of moving slowly. Now it's going to go back and it's going to edit, it's going to revise, it's going to review, it's going to look at things, and hopefully you're going to really pay attention to the detail. But wait, I'm talking to Virgo. So you probably are already doing that. So bonus for you. But while that's happening, Mars is moving forward. Mars is still going to be moving forward, which means you really have to be on top of your game, and that mental clarity will really come in handy to help you to navigate the situation and figure out where things are and how to make this really work for you. So I want you to have patience for the process. It is not going to be fast. It is going to be a slow reworking of a project that you've already started, an idea you're already working on. We have the meandering path, which is the flow. So allow yourself the fits and the starts. Don't over demand of yourself. They're saying extend yourself also. So don't overextend. Don't expect things to move faster than they're going to move. A lot of things are moving fast, but whatever this is going to be a slow progression. It was planted during Virgo season, and this is going to be a slow developing growth thing. And so that's just how it's going to go. So allow for that to happen, and take the time this week to kind of look at, well, where are you abundant? Where are things coming in? Where are you safe and protected? And express gratitude to the universe for that by giving of yourself in those areas. If you have a lot of wisdom and knowledge, then share that with someone. If you have a lot of financial resources, then how can you share that out? Can you tip a little bigger? Can you donate some things? It's a seasonal change. Maybe you're clearing out your closet. What are you going to keep for next season? And what are you just going to let it go and pass on to someone who can use it so you can clear space? And so there is an opportunity here to express gratitude, and when you do this and you clear space, it allows for more things to come in. Tuesday, the moon is going to move into Cancer at 9:34 in the morning. This is energy really around how you feel about your safe and healthy boundaries within relationships. They're going to be challenged this week, and so they're challenged by, okay, so relationships doesn't necessarily mean inside the family. It could be your work relationship, or relationship is how two things interact. So it could be how you feel about the job, or it could be about how you feel about the people at the job. It could be about how you feel about your financial situation. It could be about how it's a relationship of two things and working together. And so take a look at where it is that you're feeling this. It could definitely be family or really significant other. But coming in your second house, well, we're in Libra season, so that's your second house. Cancer is actually in your house of career. So again, it feels very financial. It just feels financial. And so take a look at how you feel around this arena of your life. You have close encounters, and close encounters is about drawing and attracting to you a teacher. And being safe and protected. Again, this butterfly's in the cage and the other one's trying to get there. It's also about how we reflect out to each other. See, here's the protection of the universe. You're definitely being protected. But also you're in a cage. I feel like you need to open up the cage and let yourself out. Because we have endless possibilities that came out also. And if you could see the unlimited abundance of the universe, you can achieve it. And knowing that it's there. Maybe not knowing how you're going to do it, not knowing the next steps you're going to do, but making a really heartfelt decision. This energy here, we've got Venus trining Neptune, we've got the Sun trining Saturn, and the Moon is in that decision point with a sextile, but it's a decision-making point with Uranus, the sudden change. So where are you willing to make a sudden change? Where are you willing to make that hard right turn in order to open up the flow in your life? And so how can you let something go to create space to do something differently? How can you view it just a little bit differently? But the endless possibility, she's looking down. Why? Because she's looking within. The answers are within. Pay attention to your intuition. Pay attention to your dreams. This is also like a nighttime dreaming card. And we do have Venus going to square off with Jupiter, which is about how do we expand. But that Venus trining Neptune is definitely dreamtime energy. And so there's an opportunity here. I think messages will probably come in dreams. You could get them during your waking hours just by sitting around and daydreaming about what it is that you want to create and bring in. There is a vision, I think, a clarity of vision that comes through. And when that happens, I want you to understand that having the vision and having the plan are not the same things. Don't necessarily need to know all the steps to the plan. Really, you don't. Trust me on that. But you do probably want to figure out the first couple. And if you go to present this idea to whoever it is that is going to be involved, whether this is your relationship partner or whether this is your boss, they're not ready to hear the idea on Friday. That energy on Friday has this real like stoplight. Like, I'm not listening. I'm busy over here. You're wrong. I'm right. It has this energy of not listening at all. And we do have Mercury retrograde now. And so communication is difficult and it's muddled. And Moon in Leo, which it got there at 8:53 p.m. on Thursday, is usually very good for getting stuff done, but not this time. This is really people not listening. And so instead, do the research. It's Mercury retrograde. All the RE words are great. So do a little rewriting, a little editing, a little research, reviewing of everything anything that's in the written form, but of this idea, and allow it time to grow. Nurture the idea. I feel like we're really in a period where that seed of intention that you planted last month, it's some of the steps to that's going on during the whole entire, well, it's going to take a while, but this month in particular, even though we have a new moon coming up, I feel like that new moon is such a powder keg that really what you want to do is keep focusing on showering love on yourself and others and your idea and your passion and nurturing it and growing it. So when we get to this energy, and as we move into the moon moving into your sign on Sunday afternoon, there will be a little bit of clarity coming in as to what the next steps are. But don't push yourself so hard. And Saturday has really got some low energy to it. So don't expect a lot out of yourself. Go ahead and plan some downtime. Don't overschedule. Okay. Yeah, no, this is really energy of people being very difficult over, wow. All right. We have the jackal. This is truth. It says in these little itty bitty teeny tiny words you can't read that I can't either. Okay, it says truth. So we have, I believe it says truth. Here's the thing about this jackal. When I'm looking at him, he's shrouded. I think what you need to know, you're going to have to go within to get it. And I think you need to keep it secret and to yourself. We have the gorilla, and the gorilla is the peaceful warrior. So this gorilla story is about, instead of somebody challenged him, that because he was just always sitting there so peacefully, and a man actually challenged him, and the gorilla just went over and picked him up and put him down and walked away. You can show your strength by being the peaceful warrior, not by engaging in the conflict. Keep your stuff to yourself. Understand that other people are not listening. That's how you're going to win this week. So you overcome your challenges and you develop your mental clarity by focusing inward, getting the information that you need, and letting other people do whatever the heck they are doing. And I feel like flowing around the negative energy and the difficult situations in your life this week it's the meandering path. That is, oh, I see that. I'm just going to go over here. I'm walking over there. So keeping your energy safely protected to yourself is how you're going to win this week, okay? All right, you guys have a great week. Your October monthly reading came out last week, so be sure to check that out if you haven't already. And every week there are the weekly readings, and in 2 weeks there will be your mid-month. We'll drill down a little deeper into something that you want to know. And over on Facebook at Moonlit Waters, there is a daily card pull, so come and join me over there. We get into the energy a little bit differently there, get a little more information. All right, you guys take good care. Watch out for the jackals. And be the peaceful warrior this week. All right, you guys take care. Talk to you soon.